So the other day at Jummah, it was me and my brother, and we were running a bit late, right? So I had to park a little bit away from like the masjid, from the mosque, because like obviously it was busy during Jummah, right? So we both get out the car, we're walking to the mosque. It's like a minute walk, 2 minutes walk, right? We're walking, and this guy comes up, this brother comes up, great brother. I'm not trying to hate on him or anything like that. And we're just kind of like making small talk, and he's telling me, and I ask him, what do you do? Are you like in uni or something? Because he looked around my age. I thought he would be like 21, 22, and he was like 22 years old, right? And he's like, oh yeah, like I'm just working part-time, and I'm like starting up a business, and this, that. He's telling me about like some random business he's about to start, right? Maybe it was like, I don't know, I didn't pay attention. But he tells me this one thing that really, really stood out to me. He said to me, oh yeah, like you shouldn't chase wealth, right? Like money isn't that important. Like money is like this, that, like this dunya, we shouldn't like care about it that much, and this and that. And I'm going to be honest with you, I can almost guarantee you, of course, like I can't tell the future or anything else, but just because of how he said that, just because of the line he said, I can tell you that he's probably not going to make a lot of money or even some money anytime soon. Of course, that's not in my control. It's going to come through a lot, but I can guarantee you that, because honestly, it's through his beliefs. When he said, and the way he spoke about like this dunya, the way he spoke about money, the way he spoke about wealth, I can tell you he's probably not going to have a successful business. Because when you have that belief that, oh, money isn't good, like Muslims, we should like stay poor, or like wealth is bad, like I'm actually scared to make money, bro, like making money is actually scary, bro. Do you know like the fitna that you can face because of the money and all of this stuff, right? Money is not good. As soon as someone has that belief, and so many of us Muslims are programmed, yes, literally programmed to have that belief. As soon as people have that belief, they don't make any money. Because think about it, if you came up to me, or let's say I came up to you and I told you, yeah, bro, I want to get married. I'm so like, I need to get married, bro. Like there's too much fitna. But at the same time, I'm telling you, yeah, bro, like the girls in our generation, bro, the ummah's finished, bro. Like I don't even think we should get married, bro. Like the divorce rates, like marriage isn't even good, bro. We all should just become monks or something. If I told you those two things, that one, I want to get married, but I told you my belief, like, oh, there's no good woman left, there's this or that, I'm listing you all of these negative things. Do you think I'll get married? Or even let's say I do get married, do you think that marriage would be good? Or do you think I'll get divorced after like 2 days? I probably would, right? If I have this belief like, oh, marriage isn't even worth it, marriage isn't even good. It's the same with money. Why would money, which is just like an object, why would money come to you when you have this negative belief about money? It's like, why would you go be friends with someone who says they hate you? Of course you'll be like, of course I don't want to be friends with that guy, right? It's the same with money. When you hold this belief about money, where you're almost scared of money, you're scared of like some object that has no power over you, it can't really do anything to you. When you're scared of it, and you're almost like saying to everyone, oh no, I don't even want money, money isn't even for me, money isn't even good. When you have this belief inside of yourself, you are not going to make money. And I see so many people do it. Even literally today, I was talking to a guy, and that's why I'm making this video. Again, it was just like, I asked him a question about business, right? He had like a big following, and I asked him about his business, whatever, right? And the way he was just speaking about money, I could tell he was almost like afraid of money. He was just almost afraid of like making money, and he thought I would like judge him in a negative way if he said, oh yeah, bro, like, I'm super excited for my business, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to make a lot of money. He probably thought that I was going to judge him and think he's like this really materialistic guy, even though I wasn't, right? And because of the way he explained that, I can tell you he's not making a lot of money. And he's probably not going to make a lot of money until he fixes that belief about himself. He can be the most skillful person. He can have like the best character traits. And of course, like through Allah's will, he will make money if Allah wills it to be. But that belief will hold him back for so long. He will literally stay broke just because of like this stupid belief. And so many of us Muslims, you probably are suffering with this like negative belief about money. Or like you can't make money online, that's a scam, or this or that. As soon as you have these negative beliefs, as soon as you have these limiting beliefs, you're never going to be successful. You're never going to actually make money with whatever you do. It's just going to hold you back for so long. And even like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us, I believe this is in the Quran or the Sunnah. It's either one, and you probably heard it. I'll put it up here just to put it out there. But it's basically like, I am whatever my slave thinks of me. So you might have this belief like, oh, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, like he hates me, I'm getting punished, this or that. The reason I'm broke is because of this. You might have all of these negative beliefs about your creator. Well, I might have these beliefs, and I do, alhamdulillah, like Allah loves me, Allah's going to take care of me. As long as I worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as long as I am a good, righteous slave to my Lord, and I try my best to follow His command every single day, I'm trying my best to seek knowledge, spread a positive message, I have the right intentions, inshallah, Allah will take care of me. Inshallah, like Allah's got me. Even if I'm on my last $50, inshallah, Allah will provide for me because He's the Razak, He's created everything, right? And He's the most merciful, He's the most generous. As long as I have that belief, I'm sure you can see how I will only have a positive benefit from it. I'll tell you a story. Back like in this Ramadan, right? I just came back from Umrah and like things weren't looking good. I was like genuinely, I wouldn't say depressed obviously, but I was just like not in a good state, right? I wasn't making like any money online. My business was not doing good. I just started with the YouTube and stuff. Nothing was going good, and like there was all of this negativity. I was working this part-time job that I didn't like. I was just in this like really bad like loophole, and just like it was just really bad, right? But even in Ramadan, I kept like making dua, and I knew I had this belief, like such strong belief, Allah will take care of me. Things will get better through Allah's will. I'm just going to keep being a good Muslim. This is a trial. This is a test. I'm going to turn to Allah. I'm going to make more dua. I'm going to read more Quran. I'm going to pray more. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Allah's got me. He's put me on this planet. This is a journey from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm going to trust in His plans. Because I had this positive belief about Allah, because I had this positive belief about my Creator, it was easy for me to stay like locked in a way, right? For me to keep going, for me to not quit, for me not to keep on losing. I was able to kind of just turn things around, and I still have that even now. Literally, like yesterday, I was driving my mom to like the butcher. She had to get like some Pakistani spices or whatever like mums do, right? She's getting that. I'm in the car, I'm chilling, right? I'm on my phone, and I literally like decide I want to write down like my beliefs about money, and I've been wanting to do this for a little while. I write down my beliefs about money, and there were still like a few negative ones, right? Even after like having this like knowledge about like how important beliefs are, which is what kind of the main reason I wanted to sit down and write about it. Even having all of this knowledge, I still had like negative beliefs, right? There were still like negative things, and I realized I almost had this like needy energy for money. I was kind of chasing money, which is like another topic for another day. But I realized that I had this belief, and I was like, okay, no. We need to like rewire this. Why am I thinking like this? Let's say, for example, and I used to have this belief, right? I had this belief that it was so hard to make money online. And I realized, is it actually hard to make money online? Of course, like I have to work hard, I have to wake up early, I have to do this, I have to do that. But is it like actually hard to make money online? No, not really, right? Like there's absolute knobs. There's OnlyFans bimbos making more money than you and I combined, right? So it's clearly not that hard to make money online. So all I need to do is actually like figure out the skills and rewire this belief. I need to tell myself it's easy to make money online. I need to change my perspective. I need to change the way I see this dunya in a way that benefits that belief that making money online is easy. And as soon as I did this, in fact, I was selling like high ticket then, right? I was selling like $1,000 product, which some would say it's like medium ticket, whatever, right? Allow it. I had this belief like, oh yeah, like $1,000, who's gonna buy it? Who's gonna do this? And I remember like one guy on YouTube telling me like, no, he wasn't telling me, it was a video, but he said that one of his clients, some lady he was working with, was selling like a knitting program for $1,000. And I was like, oh, sweet. I can actually sell like my program, which will be so much more beneficial. It will be so much better for people compared to like a knitting program, right? Like what good is going to come out of knitting? And instantly like my limiting belief broke, and literally a little bit after I made like a 1K sale. I'd been trying for months and months, but my belief broke. I realized, oh, like this is so worth it. Like I'm giving away so much value. I'm helping out people so much. And literally yesterday, right? I'm in the thing, I'm writing down my beliefs about money, and even in the shower, because I kind of went from the car later home and I was showering, right? And I was thinking to myself in the shower, like most great men do. I was thinking about like, how can I like rewire my beliefs? How can I like get rid of this needy energy? And I kind of just started telling myself, like, I have an abundance of money. I have so much money. I don't even need money. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take care of me. He'll provide for me no matter what, right? I started to develop like, kind of just shift my energy, kind of just shift my beliefs. Literally that day, a couple of hours later, through the help of Allah, through the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and only that, I made like a 2K sale. I'm not trying to flex on you or anything like that, but only through Allah's will, I made a 2K sale right after I fixed my mindset, right after I fixed my beliefs. And that's what happens when you like fix your beliefs. That's what happens when you fix the internal things. Because you and I, we've been programmed by society, we've been programmed by this dunya, we've been programmed by the whispers of shaitan, whatever you want to call it. We have this belief that, oh, you know, like making money is bad, or money online is hard. We have all these negative beliefs about money, and that's the reason you are broke. That's the reason I was broke, because I had these negative beliefs. I had these like things holding me back. And as soon as you like shift things around, right? As soon as you change your perspective, as soon as you change your beliefs, most of the times your reality will change as well. You'll see the dunya in another aspect, from another perspective. And if you have the skills, you've been putting in the time, and through Allah's will, you will actually see a change as well, like I just did. And that's such a powerful tool. I want you to understand, like, what goes in your mind, your thoughts are going to turn into actions, your beliefs are going to turn into actions, and you're going to act and see the world accordingly. Like, you're a Muslim right now. There's no like other way for you to see the world other than the perspective of a Muslim, right? Alhamdulillah. And that's what you need to do. You need to see the world from the eyes of like a rich man. You need to have that perspective of like someone who is abundant with wealth, someone who likes money. And of course, the Prophet, peace be upon him, told us that the greatest fitna for our times, for our generation, is money. And of course, we're going to be like careful with it, and we're not going to get too materialistic, and we're going to keep ourselves on the right path, keep ourselves connected to Allah, to praying and seeking knowledge, all of these things, right? We're still going to do that, but you need to recalibrate your beliefs about money. Like, inshallah, I'm not going to be that much of a materialistic guy, right? I'll probably have a nice car, I'll probably have a nice house, inshallah, through Allah's will, all those good things. But I still want to be on the right path. I still want to be like building mosque, going to pray in the mosque, reading Quran first thing in the morning, seeking knowledge, speaking to this scholar, doing this and that, right? I still want to have like that level of freedom that comes from wealth in this dunya. But I want to like use it as a tool to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And you can have that belief as well. Just copy that belief that, oh yeah, money is a good thing. Money is going to get me closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And now your intention to making money is so you can get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So you make more money, you can quit your 9 to 5, you can have more freedom, you can move to another Muslim country, you can go to the mosque whenever you want. You don't have to ask for your boss's permission. You can make more money so your wife doesn't have to take orders from another man. All of these great things, right? You can have that belief, you can have that intention that you are working for Allah's sake, so you can get closer to Him, and you can start making dua for Allah that He provides for you, all of these things. And suddenly you are making money, but you're also getting closer to Allah. You're becoming a better Muslim, and that is such a great thing. It's like 2 birds and 1 stone. I hope this video was valuable for you. Go watch the video on your screen. Thank you. Bye.